Don't shake, move, break. Can you feel the earthquake? Don't shake, move, break. Let me hear the people say.
It's time for Friday Night Flights. Now, here's Sports Director Bruce Rader.
As we move to the final weekend of September, already a big game on the peninsula, a battle of unbeatens at the beach, and a showdown in Chesapeake. With Don Roberts up in Chopper 10, Friday Night Flights starts now. I'm Bruce Rader, and we begin with the game of the year in the Peninsula District. Hampton and Phoebus have won a combined 15 state championships, and tonight the rivalry continued at Darling Stadium. Phoebus jumped out to an early 6-point lead, and we're looking for more. Quarterback Justin Wright across the middle. But wait a minute, it's picked off by Hampton's Tyquan Wilkins. And how about a little backyard football here as he pitches to Vincent Baird, who will take it around the corner, eventually taken out of bounds by the Phantoms offense. Phoebus throwing the ball more this season. Justin Wright hits his receiver over the middle for the nice completion. And then Wright again with the fake to his running back and the swing pass out to Demetrius Strickland. He tucks the ball in, heads for the end zone and the touchdown. But Phoebus would run all over Hampton tonight. Maury Becknell with 271 yards, including the 68-yard touchdown run. Phoebus with 226 yards on the ground as the Phantoms knock off the Crabbers 19-8. In Virginia Beach, a showdown of undefeated teams. Cox on the road against the Salem Sun Devils. Last year, Cox with the early lead, only to see Salem come back for the win. This time, Salem up 14-7 after the half. Jarrell Lightbody with a quick screen to DJ Davis, but this one is coming back because of a hold. Now it's Cox's turn to run a screen. Bradley Jones takes this one in for the touchdown. The game is tied at 14, and we go into overtime where Jarrell Lightbody would find Colton Brown for the winning touchdown, and Salem remains unbeaten with a 20-17 win over Cox. Staying at the beach, a close one. Kellam at home against Green Run. Kellam in black, and watch as Kellam wide receiver Chloe Blaze is able to drag his foot and make the catch in bounds. That would lead to a field goal, but Breland Cyphers would be the star of this game tonight as he scores both Green Run touchdowns, and the Stallions go on to win 14-10. And joining us tonight on Friday Night Flights for the 15th year in a row, the one and only Don Roberts. 15 years in a row. We're getting old, buddy.
What do you mean we? Gorgeous night to fly in Chopper 10. One of our stops, that game at Kellam. And what a beautiful brand new facility they have there.
Indeed.
Now, Bruce, the loyal Kellam fans love their unique school and athletic facilities. Everything is still spanking brand new. And they love those wavy footballs. And while the brick and mortar and AstroTurf are all well and good, I think Kellam High can really boast of something that makes them unique in all of Hampton Roads. Take a look. Their mascot is a real live horse, and she's ridden by Kellam senior Yamila Santamaria.
We started off with her my freshman year, just getting her on the field and bringing the night back to life, and stuck with it ever since. Now I'm a senior, and hopefully I'll keep it going.
Look, take a look.
Oh,
yes.
Look. Did you get thrown?
Well, just wait and see.
I thought you'd be cleaning up after the horse.
Well, wait and see. Tomorrow, maybe. Now, she's a thoroughbred polo horse and very gentle and patient. Gee, did I get thrown?
Ocean Lakes, led by Big Jason Lewis, who just committed to Arizona State yesterday, taking on Bayside. Bayside on fourth down, looks to punt. It's a fake complete to Tavon Burris, but this night would belong to the big guy, Jason Lewis. Here he takes the handoff down the sidelines, and he is not going to stop until he finds the end zone.
Goodbye.
Is there any wonder so many colleges wanted him? Arizona State got a steal, and Jason Lewis. How about another handoff, this time straight up the gut. Oh, he's so big and strong. He's in for his second of 3 touchdowns for the night, 11 carries, 185 yards. Cody Cunningham added a 46-yard touchdown pass, and Ocean Lakes would beat Bayside tonight, 56-12. Ouch. Beach scores. First Colonial 22-7 over Princess Anne, and in the battle of Kempsville Road, Tallwood 26-6 winners over the Kempsville Chiefs.
And Bruce, now to Chesapeake for a game between two teams that have been known to light up the scoreboard.
2-1 Great Bridge tonight, hosting 3-0 Kings Fork. And there's the Kings Fork marching band, Don. They're looking sharp tonight, aren't they?
Sounding pretty tight, too.
Kings Fork in maroon. Ryan Club throws a passing, which he could have had back. It's picked off by A.J. Vermelt. He's off and running, and he's going to kick it deep into Kings Fork territory. And I got to tell you, A.J.'s pumped up after that one. That led to an 11-yard touchdown run by Tyen Smith. He's in the end zone for the Great Bridge touchdown, but Kings Fork is undefeated, and here's why. The play of the Bulldogs, fantastic running back to Sean Wethington here, 179 yards as he leads unbeaten Kings Fork to an impressive 55-19 win over Great Bridge tonight. And we're going to stay in southern Chesapeake. Grassfield and Hickory, both teams 1-2, trying to get to that 500 mark. Grassfield in white with the ball. Quarterback Brett Smith throws a quick out to Grant Holloway, who takes it downfield for a nice gain. And after a few positive plays, Grassfield's quarterback Brett Smith fakes the handoff, rolls out, hits his target Matthew Stone. That's good for 6. Grassfield with the ball again and again. Quarterback Brett Smith takes him downfield, this time using his legs. How about that for a nice run?
Took a hit.
Then Smith rolls out looking for 7. He almost hits his target in the back of the end zone. So what are you going to do? How about let's go to the running game. Shondell Joyner Jr. runs it in, and Grassfield beats Hickory tonight by 10. Oscar Smith, no problems with Lakeland Tigers with the 48-7 road win. Western Branch defeated Deep Creek 42-7.
And Bruce, Indian River goes to Suffolk and pulls out the upset win over Nansemond River 43-21, the final in that one.
And when we come back, Friday Night Flights heads to Norfolk for a pivotal game between Churchland and Norview.
And Chopper 10 makes a landing at Lake Taylor, where the Titans faced off against their old rivals from Maury.
We're the First Colonial Cheerleaders. Don't go away. Bruce and Don will be right back with more Friday Night Flights.
The Marching Patriots of First Colonial High School under the direction of Brian Wills. The Friday Night Flights Band of the Week, and you can see them tomorrow in the Neptune Festival Parade.
Representing Bob Beach. And you can also see their entire performance by logging on to wavy.com.
Well, now on to Norfolk. Undefeated Lake Taylor hosting its rivals from Maury.
The Commodores off to a slow start this season. The Titans, however, have been rolling. They've outscored their opponents 123-21 in 3 games.
Wow.
And that trend would continue. The night would belong to Marcus Hawkins, the Red. Now he takes this handoff and goes 87 yards for the touchdown. He had a combined 3 touchdowns to go along with 147 yards, but he wasn't the only one who would score. Running back Desmond Palmer gets the handoff and goes 35 yards for the touchdown. Titans win 48-0. And next week, Lake Taylor plays Richmond powerhouse LC Bird. And now, Bruce, tonight was also youth football night. The city of Norfolk and Lake Taylor was celebrating all of the players of tomorrow, like the Norfolk Saints of the Pop Warner League.
It's really great for the kids to see where they'll be at in a matter of time, you know. This is where they'll be under the lights on a Friday night.
I want you to meet some of my new friends. Hey, guys, who are you?
We are the Norfolk Saints on Friday Night Flights. Yeah!
The Bruce, Coach Phelps, and the other adult volunteers are hoping experiences like tonight will continue to encourage the kids to do their best on and off the football field, especially in the classroom. Also, on the field with the Norfolk Saints were the Bulldogs, the Cowboys, and the Timberwolves.
Great job there, Don. A couple of 3-1 teams hooking up in Norfolk as well tonight. The Norfolk Pilots hosting the Churchland Truckers. First quarter, Norview in blue. They are driving. Quarterback E.J. Fabian lets it fly. The ball's tipped once, twice, and a third time before Malik Brown comes down with the catch for Churchland. Nice play by the Truckers. Next possession for Norview. They're going to go back to the air. This time Fabian airs it out, throws a perfect throw and catch by Deshaun Brown, and the play covers 57 yards for the touchdown. Norview picks up its 4th win of the season, topping Churchland 28-21 in double overtime. And now on to Todd Stadium and Newport News. Always tough Woodside, taking on Gloucester, and it would be a big night for Woodside's Tamir Walker as he leads the Woodside offense into the end zone in just 3 quick plays. That one is from 10 yards out. Then next possession, Tamir Walker again. This time he's going to break right through the Gloucester defense for the 60-yard touchdown run. Just the 2nd play from scrimmage for the Woodside offense. Woodside making it look easy. This is just the 3rd play of their offense. And it's Tamir Walker again for a 40-yard touchdown. Later in the 3rd, that is his touchdown. Walker only had 4 carries tonight, but made the best of them. 120 yards in those 3 touchdowns as Woodside goes on to roll all over Gloucester 56-10. How about an all-Portsmouth showdown at Joe Langston Stadium? Norcom hosting the Wilson Presidents. First quarter, Wilson wearing white. Antonio Uzel going out of the pocket, and he's going to find Henry Chapman in the end zone to put the Presidents on the board. They missed the extra point, so Norcom still had a 1-point lead. Now, watch the moves here by Norcom quarterback Jalen Spruill. He avoids the sack. He finds open field in front of him before he is finally forced out of bounds. And on the next play, Norcom's outstanding running back, Charles Wiggs, busts through 25 yards right into your living room, all the way down to the 1-yard line. That led to a Greyhound score, and they would go on to win 27-6 over Wilson to remain unbeaten. Homecoming next week at Norcom, and we'll be right back. Chopper 10 captured these images. A sellout crowd at Foreman Field in Norfolk tonight as Old Dominion playing its first home game as a member of Conference USA, taking on Middle Tennessee after defeating Rice last week. The Monarchs made a name for themselves, keeping the game close tonight, though, until the end. But then Middle Tennessee starts wearing the Monarchs down, and ODU is trailing 41-28 with about 2 minutes left in the game. Once again, the Marching Patriots of First Colonial High School.
Now, they are the Friday Night Band of the Week, and their entire performance is on wavy.com, so check it out. The Friday Night Flights Band of the Week.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people check out that webpage. Back to the scoreboard, Grafton with the 62-14 win over New Kent, while the Smithfield Packers with an impressive victory over Jamestown.
War Hill's 7-point winners over Bruton. Pocosin slips past York by a field goal.
Another win for Surrey County coach Irvin Jones's Cougars beat Greensville 45-17, and Franklin loses to Parkview.
Brunswick shuts out Windsor. Nansemond Suffolk Academy loses to St. Anne's Belfield. And if you want to watch tonight's show again or any other Friday Night Flights episodes from this season, just log on to wavy.com.
There's all kinds of extra stuff too. Slideshows from the games, bands of the week, and the top 10 plays from each week. And a big day for sports fans here in Hampton Roads tomorrow. Norfolk State plays MEAC, opponent Morgan State in the Fishbowl. Hampton University will host South Carolina State in their MEAC opener. William & Mary travels to Stony Brook. Christopher Newport hosts Methodist tomorrow night. Don Roberts, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you every Friday night at 11 o'clock for Friday Night Flights. Good night, everybody.